Hello, I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today where we are going to create. And in our last video, we made macrame bracelets and we did them with a square knot. Today, we're going to add a little twist. So we are going to make our macrame with the half hitch spiral knot. Here's what we'll need. So we're going to use two colors of cord. I've got a blue and a green. We're going to use tape. You'll need scissors. I'm also using a binder clip. I have cut 4 pieces of the cord. I've got 2 of them that are shorter and they are cut to about 18 inches long. The other 2, the outer ones, I have cut to about 60 inches. And I've tied the 4 of them together in a knot. So you can do this part with tape or you can do it with clips like I'm going to use. I've got a piece of cardboard here to work on. I am just going to fold over the edge and use the binder clip to clip all of those 4 pieces to this piece of board. It's just going to make it easier to work with. Now I'm going to do the same thing down at the bottom. I am going to clip, I'm going to fold over those 2 pieces at the bottom and I'm going to clip that on. So then I rolled my yarn up just to make it easier to work with, and I'm going to use the binder clip to hold that together. You don't need to do this part. This is just going to make it easier for me to rearrange everything. Oh, and I'm already getting that in the wrong place. There we go. Same thing with the green. I'm just going to binder clip the little roll of green together. That's just going to keep it more organized. I still do need the tape, so I'm going to leave it right over here so I can use it as I need it. So like I said, this is going to be a bracelet that's going to twist. It's very similar to the last bracelet we made. So we're going to use the same basic motions we did last time. Instead of taking from alternate sides, we'll take from the same side. So choose left or right and just stay with that side throughout your project. I'm going to try to boost this up a little so you can get a better view of what is going on. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm going to start with the blue, and we are just going to take the blue, put it under both of the middle ones, and over this green one. And then we're going to slide the green into this loop that's created, and pull tight. I think I tightened up this side a little too much. It's making it harder to work with. So let's continue. Since we're taking from the same side, we are just going to take the green, lay it under these 2, over the blue. We're going to take the blue, slide it through that loop that's created, and tighten. And we keep going. And just take from the same side every time. So because this is one that's going to twist, as we go along, and I'll go that far with you so you see what I'm talking about. It's going to form a twist. When it's forming that twist, it is going to cause the whole thing to twist. And you might need to make some adjustments because of that. So we'll keep going so you can see what I mean. It's already starting to twist. You can see the twist there. And the nice thing about this one is that you do just take from the same side each time. So once you know which side you're taking from, if you have to step away, you can do that and come back and know that you're taking it from whichever side. And what I do sometimes is I will put a piece of tape on the side that I'm grabbing from, so if I get called away for a longer period of time, like if I put this aside tonight and come back to it tomorrow, I'll know exactly where to start from. And once you get used to it and get going on this whole macrame thing, it's pretty easy to just keep going and not even have to think about it too much. So if you notice, whenever I tie this knot now, the whole thing kind of twists here, and I'll bring you in. So as I'm tightening it, the whole thing is twisting. So an easy way to not have to worry about that all the time while you're knotting is just take a piece of tape and tape that down, and then that's going to hold it so you can go back to easily tying your knots without having to worry about that twist. And what I do is, as I move down and it starts twisting a lot again, I just use another piece of tape, or I take that piece of tape and move it down. So the fun thing about this is it's basically the same knot over and over and over again. So we'll just keep going with more knot making. And see there again, we're at the point where it's twisting. So I'm just going to hold that, pick up that tape and put it right back there. So there we go. Now, as with the other one that we did the other day, if you wanted to see the cord between there, you could just leave it open like that and continue your knots like that. I prefer the tighter one, and so I'm going to go back and tighten it all the way. Ha! I almost did that backwards, but that piece of tape stopped me and made me think, what are you doing? So I'm going to keep working on this, and we will come back when it is almost done. All right, so I have made some progress here. I'll bring you in for a closer look. so you can see how that is twisted. It's time to start removing some of these. So the first thing I want to do is take that off. So binder clip is off. I'm just going to wrap it around my wrist and make sure it will go around, and it actually goes around on both of them. So I'm going to actually, just to make this easier and hold things in place, I'm going to put that binder clip back on. Going to remove the tape that is on this end. Going to remove the binder clip at the bottom. I'm going to tie this off. So we're just going to do a very simple tying off. So I am just going to wrap those strings around my finger. I'm going to pull them through. And I'm going to tie the knot as close to the end as I can. I'm going to take that binder clip off now. And I'm going to wrap it around my wrist. Just going to quick tie while it's on there. So, and I did the same thing, I just went around, pulled that through, did that. We'll need those scissors again. I'm going to hold those cords between my fingers, cut it, and there we are, twisted macrame. And here's for a more close-up look. You can see the twisted pattern. Hopefully you can see the alternating colors. And that is our twisted macrame bracelet. So I sincerely hope that you enjoyed our twisted macrame and that you will give it a try. We'll be back next week with a book video and an explore video. Until then, I hope that you continue to use your curiosity to explore the world and your creativity to improve it. And thank you.